And what my point in all that is that it is difficult to ruin someone's career. And it is a heavy burden when you have to do this to somebody. That being said, you're going to send these people, especially a person in a leadership position, they're going to be overseas and responsible for people's lives. You have got to do the right thing.
Yeah.
And I say that to business leaders now. You've got to do everything you can to mentor someone. And that's actually how I know you've done everything you can to mentor and get someone along, because when you fire them, you shouldn't feel guilty about it. And when a leader says, oh, really, I feel bad about firing this person, okay, then that means you haven't done everything you can to mentor them. Because if you have and they still fail, then they're incapable of doing the job. And they need to go find a different job, or they need to get put in a different position. That's just the facts.
Right.
But if you've done everything you can and they can't do it, then yeah, they need to move on. But when you go, oh, I feel bad about getting rid of this person, it's because you haven't had this conversation that I'm having with this guy right here. Right. The laying it out and saying, here's what you're doing wrong. Here's how you need to fix it. This is what the expectations are. And if you don't meet them, you're not going to be here. Right. You need to clearly understand that.
Yeah, it really puts it into perspective, right, on that last item there. One, when you said, my concern is how you would act overseas when lives are at stake. Mm-hmm. Like, that really puts it into perspective.
Yep.
Really, looking at it in a lighthearted kind of way, you can kind of compare this to, let's say, when you're in kindergarten, you get a report card or whatever, and then at the end, if you're a kid like this guy, you get a little note at the end says, all it says, does not play well with others.
Right.
And you're like, all right, it doesn't, he's whatever. This, especially when, this is the adult version of that, but times it by like 10, and it sums it up right here with that last one. Like, when lives are at stake.
And that's exactly what was going on.